Mary Lee Carroll is a native Pasadenan. She has lived in Pasadena her whole life. She's been telling stories for a couple of years now since her kids grew up and left the house. Her husband sold the business and she wondered what she might do. Her book, Saint Everywhere, Travels with the Lady Saints, came out a little over a year ago, did very, very well, was a People's Choice Award, Parade Magazine, was the #1 bestseller here at our local Frohman's for a number of weeks. And we're grateful and glad to have with us tonight to lead off our show, Mary Lee Carroll.
Thanks, Rex. Okay, so I come from a big Catholic family of 9 brothers and sisters. And when I was little, the Velling family lived across the street. And there were 9 in that family too. But they were like the perfect family. Those kids all got good grades. Those kids didn't crash the family cars like my brothers Jim and Dan. They didn't get arrested like my brother Jeff. They didn't have these crazy teenage parties where the cops would come, or fist fights in the street. And I'm pretty sure those boys didn't wear their mother's nail polish the way my brother Kevin did. Those Vellings were always 10 minutes early to church, not 10 minutes late like us. In short, everything the perfect family didn't do, we did do. Now, Mom knew all of this because we could see their house from our kitchen sink. But you know, through all of these shenanigans, Mother was so patient with us, and she helped us pick up the pieces, move on, not make too big a deal about it. Except for one time. Oh my gosh. We were all hanging around the kitchen, kind of wondering what's for dinner, when Mom could see the oldest Velling boy pull up in front of their house in his clean and undented VW Bug. He got out of his car and she watched him walk up their walkway with a big bouquet of flowers and hand them to his mother. Mom lost it. She whipped around, she slammed her hand on the kitchen counter and she yelled at us, "You damn bunch of kids," and she left the room. We all looked at each other like, what? What just happened? And my sister said, wait, is today Mother's Day? We didn't know. And now I wonder, why didn't we know? I mean, Dad was working out of town, but still, did we have to be told? And you know, it wasn't just that Mother's Day. I do not have a strong recollection of ever honoring her in a special way on Mother's Day. Mom has been gone a long, long time. But lately, this issue has just been haunting me because she did everything. She had dinner on the table every night. If our house ever needed sprucing up, we didn't have money for new things, but she went through these phases where she'd paint all the furniture new colors, like salmon was a big color for years. She gave my little brother his heart's desire, which was to be one of the guest kids on the Bozo the Clown TV show. She made all my sisters crazy caftans. She made my prom dress. She even made our babysitter her wedding gown. And I can't remember acknowledging her on Mother's Day when I was younger. Poor Mom. She'd have to go in and talk to the high school principals and get them to take back Jeff and Sally after they'd been expelled. Or if my dad was out of work, she'd go find a way to make some money. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I am haunted. Could I have been such an ingrate? Well, I decided to check in with my brothers and sisters and see what they remember us doing for her, because wouldn't it be great if I was wrong? So I went down the list. I called each one of them and I asked them the question. My brother Dan, well, he thought it was a trick question. And I had to really press him until he finally said, nothing comes to mind. Okay, next, my brother Kevin. So he grew up to be a florist and he gasped when he actually couldn't remember having acknowledged Mom on Mother's Day when we were younger. Oh, Mary Lee, how could that be? I feel just horrible. Okay, next, my sister Beth. Beth is very hard of hearing, So she thought I said, did we ever get anything from Mom on Mother's Day? No, Beth, for Mom. Oh, I don't remember doing anything like that. Oh, God, this is not going so well. So finally, I called my baby brother, Mark, and he said, hey, Marilee, I am 60 years old. I don't remember anything. Don't ask me. But then he was quiet for a little bit, and he said, but I do remember her bringing her morning coffee all the time. You know, remember before she got out of bed? And I thought, oh, yeah, we did that all the time. It was nice. And then he said, well, I got to go, sis. And I said, yep, I got to go, bro. And we hung up. And so I guess the answer is no. None of us ever did anything special for her on Mother's Day. But I will say, of all 6 of us still living, we do not fight. I know that is a really low bar, right? But also over all these 50, 60 years, each one of us has helped another in every way. The time my brother Kevin showed up with all these tools to make my kids a chicken coop. Mm. My brother Danny driving 5 hours to check in on Jim because he wasn't answering the phone, and we worried about him. Mm-hmm. And then my little sister Beth, who gave her kidney to Jeff. Aww. And so my consolation in all of this is that we love each other. And I'm pretty sure Mom will take that any day over flowers.
Thank you, Marilee. Marilee, thank you.
You're welcome.
Salmon was a big color. My, oh my. What a gift. And I bet you're right. I bet she would take that over flowers.